so today I'm going to be doing a bit of an experiment with a dessert. It should be fairly easy. We're going to be using Lucky Charms cereal, some butter, and some marshmallows. If you can't guess, it's going to be like a Rice Krispie treat, only it's going to be using the Lucky Charms instead of the Rice Krispies. And I'm going to try and make it into a s'more campfire type snack, but I'll show you all of that as we go. To start, we're going to have 6 cups of Lucky Charms. That's about right. Just a little bit more than 1/4 cup of butter. Put that right in the pot. And finally, we're going to have 5 cups plus a little extra of the marshmallows. Now, for the marshmallows, you're supposed to use the little miniature tiny ones, but I only had like 3 cups of those, so I took some of the bigger ones and ripped them apart, and they will do just the same. So we're gonna start our fire. There we go. Nice flame. Turn it to about medium and let your butter start to melt. Alright, once it's melted just about halfway, that's when we're going to add our marshmallows. Just going to take them, pour them all in. Woo! Ooh, yes. It's very important that you continue to stir all the way through until all of the marshmallows are completely covered with the butter, and then they start to melt, because if you don't stop stirring, these marshmallows are going to stick to the pan and you're going to have a big mess. Alright, this is about 3 minutes in. See how it's getting nice and smooth and melted, but I've kept stirring the whole time. Alright, this has been about 5 minutes stirring. This is just where you want it. We're going to pour in all of our cereal. I'll make a nice big bowl. Anyway, gonna pour in the cereal to the marshmallows, mix it up, and we'll move on to the next. Ooh, just like cereal and milk. Only cereal and marshmallows. Alright, I have mixed up my marshmallows and my cereal. Now we're going to pour it onto my cookie sheet, which has been lined with wax paper. Not parchment paper, but wax paper. Alright, then you're just going to spread it around till it completely covers the entire cookie sheet. Alright, now I have pressed out the cereal flat across the entire cookie sheet. What I did was take any kind of cooking spray, spray it on your hands, and then you will be able to push down all of the cereal and the marshmallow without it sticking to your hands. That is a great trick, but do not just try smoothing it out with your hands without the spray, because you're going to have marshmallow goo and you're going to look like you just murdered the Michelin tire man. Next, I'm going to take some almond bark. I have 2 pieces. What am I talking about? I have 3 pieces of chocolate, 1 piece of white chocolate. We're going to pop those in the microwave until they have melted. Going to do 30-second stir, then 15, 15, 15 until they're all melted together. Alright, I had the last stir. Now this is ready, nice and smooth. We're going to pour this chocolate over the top of our flattened marshmallow crispy treats. Alright, now using my spatula, I have spread out the chocolate evenly over across the top of the cereal marshmallow mix, and it's still hot. This is key. I also have some crushed up graham crackers right here, and we're going to sprinkle those over the top of the hot chocolate. Okay, now here is the moment of truth. What I'm going to try and do is roll this up. That's why, remember, we had the wax paper on it. And, ooh, actually, which side do I want to roll it up on? We're going to do this side, the horizontal way. Now, using your wax paper, trying very carefully to get a roll started. It should start or peel off. So we are going to start from this end, opposite you, so you can kind of hold the tray with your body, and we're going to try and roll it up, just like you would if you were making like a cinnamon roll or something. You get a nice roll going. I get the ends. Move it, there we go. Just like that. And now we're going to wrap it with that same wax paper so it keeps its shape. Put that in the refrigerator so it can harden up. And I will see you in a bit. Okay guys, I'm back. Enough time has passed since we wrapped up our Rice Krispie. It is out of the fridge. It is nice and solid. I left it in there actually for about 8 hours. This is the next day, but you only have to do it probably for like 1 or 2 just so it gets really firm. So we're going to unwrap this. It should peel off nice and easy. Oh, see, it's already fallen off. That's because we used wax paper, and plenty of Pam spray. Here we go. I've got my knife right here. We're just going to first cut off the end. Should be able to saw through nicely. Cut off the end. Look at that nice swirl. Now, of course, as with anything that you roll up, the first one is going to not be necessarily the prettiest, so I'm just going to set that to the side, and we will continue on with our roll up. You push down nice and hard. Da-da-da. I think that turned out. You can't really see the chocolate in there as much as I would have liked, but there definitely is a definite swirl of the chocolate and the graham cracker, which is what I was going through for the s'more. So I'm just gonna cut all the rest of this, and then I'll show you when they're all laid out. Alrighty guys, here is what my finished product looks like. Towards the middle you can kind of see more of the swirl, because that's where the chocolate layer was the thickest, but I think it turned out really nice. And I've already sampled some, and they are delicious. They taste just like a s'more, only instead of graham crackers you're using Lucky Charms. And now you can make this with really any kind of cereal you want, but the tip I would give you would be to use a thicker layer of chocolate. That way you can see the swirl more so, but if you don't want as much chocolate, that's fine too. Then you'll get something a little like this. But I think they're very cute snacks that will make for any party.